Morning guys, welcome to my kitchen. I'm one tile ahead of you because composition on this piece I'm pouring over was lousy. So I'm pouring over it. So you know what guys, big thanks to everybody for all your patience. I know some people are waiting for me to let you know whether or not my pouring medium worked on my autumn piece, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think it dried really nicely. It's a little more user-friendly. I don't know about cost effective, but it's definitely easier. It's a lot easier to blow out. So I'll put my recipe down on the link when I'm finished this piece. And you guys can make your own decisions. You know, sometimes you have to take these mediums and just adapt them for yourselves. You know, what works for me might not work for you. Sometimes that's just the way it is. Sometimes I've copied recipes. I told you guys, I've copied recipes down. I've mixed them exactly. I've bought scales and I've everything, and it just doesn't work. So, you know, you kind of have to just tweak it and modify it and make it your own. But I'm happy with the results. Like I said, I do have some crazing. I did have my ceiling fan on, so I kind of wasn't sure if my problem was because the fan dried the top before the center. I don't know, but I did do some more tiles last night and I didn't have any problem with them whatsoever. So I'm gonna hope that it's just a ceiling fan, and you guys take it and try it and tweak it and adjust it and make it your own. That's what you gotta do. You gotta make it your own. So these are all funky colors. So the only reason I changed my medium, just so you guys know, because the one I have listed works fine. It works fine every single time I use it. But I bought these pigments from the hardware store, and they're the pigments that the commercial guys use, or even Home Depot or Lowe's or whoever, any paint shop. It's the pigments that they use to put in their big machines, so that when you and I, the consumer, goes in and says, oh, I'd like to have a gallon of cranberry. Cranberry is made up of a drop of this and a drop of that, and it takes many colors to make one. So that's what I purchased. I bought cans of these pure pigments, but they don't contain any polymers. So there's no binding agent in them, no PVA, nothing. So I had to come up with something to actually make them stick. So that's kind of what I did. Nothing fancy. Oh, my torch is just about shot. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of an adaptation so that I could make the pigments adhere to the piece. So I'll write all of them down in the description box. And a lot of these colors, I'm not going to put the colors down, guys, because a lot of these colors are exactly that. They're colors that I made out of the pigments. So here we go. Let's blow this out. And we wait. We wait. I didn't do such a very good job of blowing that out, did I? It's all technique. Even the blowout, you guys, it's technique. And as you can see, I don't have it this morning. All right, we're going to give this a second. The sun is calling me today. I have a ton of chores to do outside, as well as go and buy a new heat gun. I think it might be the flint that's gone, actually, because I can still hear the gas, and so can you, but it's not igniting. Okay, guys, let's take our handy dandy kebab stick and let's just modify our bloom. I'm not even going to worry about that. The fact that the middle is stuck a bit, I'm just going to go for it. Okay, here we go. Some pretty fall colors. I'm into autumn colors right now. Every time I grab a thing of paint, it always seems to be fall colors. Maybe like the seasons. I shed my foliage and move into fall. Okay, let's get rid of some of this paint, you guys. that off that corner. Let's go back to center. You guys got this. Like I said, thank you so much for being patient. I work full time, so sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to either be able to answer questions or get back into doing fun things, because unfortunately having a job gets in the way of me having a life. But that's just the way it is. If I didn't have a job, I wouldn't have to paint, and I'd be miserable and cranky and living in a box under the bridge. So I'll be grateful and thankful. All right, you guys, we're going to take that. We're going to leave that right there for now. And we are going to modify our bloom, because that's what this is called, a modified bloom pour. I'm going to turn it though so that it looks different to me, and go from there. All right, here you go, guys. Take your kebab sticks and in we go. Make some little added details. Notice I didn't wipe. I didn't wipe so that I've got these little delicate little, I don't know, let's just call them stamens. This is a bloom pour, so it looks like the inside of your flowers. And that's it, guys. That's all you have to do. You can make it as detailed as you like or as simplified as you like. Keep in mind, sometimes less is more, right? Sometimes I modify them and I think, why'd you do that? Why didn't you just leave it alone? Because it was pretty before I started messing with it, but you know, let's get rid of that. Don't like that gobby black thing right there. So let's just erase that and turn it. You know what? Turn your piece around, guys. Look at it from a different perspective. You know, you see different things on different sides. It's a little bit heavy on paint, so we're just going to take a bit of that off. I think all in all, I'm going to consider this a success as far as the pouring medium goes. It was definitely easier to work with, easier to blow out, which is a benefit. And all in all, I'm okay with it. It's a win-win, you guys. Okay, let's carry on. Let's get rid of some of that paint. And I'm just going to keep going because it is a modified bloom. So let's modify it. Let's add some details. You might not have seen me do that before. I'm full of tricks, you guys. Full of tricks. Where else? Where else are we going to go, people? Should we just add something in here, maybe? I don't know if we should or not. Trying to get rid of that little black line. Oh, let's just go for it. Let's just do something in here. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to just leave this as is. Just gives you the general idea, gives me a piece to list my pouring ingredients down, a chance to say thank you to everybody again for your patience and your kindness. And you guys are awesome. Y'all got this. It's just paint. That is my motto. I understand fully the frustration. I've been there more than my share of times. I'm still there. I am just learning. You know what? I try to figure out as much as I can on my own. I try to answer as many questions as I can. So if you're stuck, reach out. If I can help you, I will. Sometimes I can't, and it's not because I'm being not a nice person, although I struggled with that word. It's because I don't know the answers. Like, I seriously do not know the answers. So, you know what? We'll figure it all out together. But reach out, give me a call. Happy to help. Thanks, guys. Let's bring it down, have a look. I'm pretty happy with this. And look at that, no shadows. So there you go, guys. There's lots of pretty little details. And I will list the ingredients and the changes that I made in the description box. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and we shall talk really soon. Thanks, guys. Have fun. Stay safe. Pour happy. Bye for now.